Hello everyone, and a very warm welcome to this explainer. I'm so thrilled you're joining me today. We have a really special personal lesson prepared just for you. Today, we're going to completely master the art of the fluent English self-introduction. I'm going to give you the exact, perfect blueprint so you can speak with absolute clarity, deep confidence, and just perfect ease.
Tell me, do you get a little nervous when someone suddenly asks you to introduce yourself in English? Does your heart start beating just a little bit faster? Maybe you kind of freeze up and struggle to find the right words? Listen, please don't worry. It's a totally natural feeling. We've all been there. But I promise you, by the end of our time together today, you're going to have the exact tools you need to introduce yourself confidently, fluently, and beautifully in literally any situation.
So here is exactly how we'll build that fluency today. First, we'll cover the perfect introduction structure. Second, we'll look at some real-world introduction examples. Third, we'll go over common mistakes to avoid. And finally, it'll be your turn to practice a simple, calm, and highly effective learning path.
All right, let's jump right into part one, the perfect introduction structure. True confidence in spoken English doesn't come from memorizing a speech word for word. It actually comes from having a reliable blueprint, a solid foundation that you can trust every single time you open your mouth to speak. Let's dive into this brilliantly simple 6-step structure. It goes like this. Step 1 is your greeting. Step 2 is your name. Step 3, your location, where are you from? Step 4 is your occupation. So what do you do? Are you a student or maybe a working professional? Then step 5, this is the magic ingredient right here. One extra point. Think of it like sharing a hobby or a quick life goal. And finally, step 6, end politely. This formula, it works perfectly for literally everyone, from high school students all the way up to corporate executives.
Moving right along to part 2, real-world introduction examples. Let's actually see and hear exactly how this 6-step blueprint sounds when spoken aloud in the real world.
We're going to start with a really simple introduction, which is absolutely perfect if you are a beginner. We'll look at an example from someone named Priya. Notice how beautifully this blueprint works for her. It keeps her thoughts super clear, highly organized, and very easy to follow. Listen closely to the calm rhythm of her words. Hi, my name is Priya Sharma. I am from Bihar, India. I am a student of class 12. I love learning English and watching movies. It's nice to meet you. Now, do you hear that? It's simple, it's steady, and it's wonderfully effective. Taking those natural pauses after each sentence gives your listener time to actually absorb your perfect pronunciation, and more importantly, it gives you time to breathe. Now let's explore a slightly more professional introduction and see how this scales up for formal environments. The core structure stays exactly the same, but the vocabulary and the personal details just mature a little bit to fit that professional setting.
Take a listen to Akash here.
Hello everyone, my name is Akash. I'm from Patna, Bihar. I am currently pursuing my graduation in commerce. Apart from studies, I run a YouTube channel to help students speak English confidently. I believe that anyone can speak English fluently with regular practice. Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
Now, what makes Akash's introduction truly memorable is that step 5, the extra point. Notice how he adds a really specific detail about his YouTube channel and his deep belief in practice. That one extra detail elevates the whole introduction from standard to truly unforgettable.
Okay, on to part 3. Common mistakes to avoid. Even with a fantastic structure in place, it's pretty easy to trip up on a few common phrases when you're translating in your head from your mother tongue to English. We're going to troubleshoot these together right now so you can fix these stumbling blocks before you ever even speak.
A really crucial mistake often happens when translating age. In a lot of languages, you have your years, but in English, please don't say, I have 20 years. Instead, just gently guide your phrasing to, I'm 20 years old. It's grammatically sound, and it just sounds so much more natural. Next up is your education. Quite often, learners will say something like, I study in 12th class. And while people will understand you, it's just not the most fluent way to speak. The beautifully natural way to say this is simply, I am in class 12. See? It's simpler, cleaner, and flows much smoother.
And this brings us to a final, very common mistake. A lot of textbooks teach you to say, my hobby is playing cricket. But honestly, native and fluent English speakers rarely talk like this in casual conversation. It sounds just a bit too stiff. Swapping out that rigid phrase for I love playing cricket instantly makes your spoken English flow so much better. It adds warmth and genuine emotion to your introduction.
But remember, spoken English isn't just about the words you choose. It's also about your physical presence. Keep these highly essential presentation tips in your back pocket. Number 1, speak slowly and clearly. There is absolutely no rush. Number 2, smile while speaking. A genuine smile relaxes both you and the person listening. And number 3, use hand gestures naturally. True confidence is conveyed through your calm body language just as much as your perfect grammar.
All right, finally, part 4, your turn to practice. We've built the perfect structure, we've studied some excellent examples, and we've smoothed out those common mistakes. Now, I warmly invite you to try it out yourself.
I'm going to read each line slowly, and as I do, I want you to mentally, or you know what, even better, out loud, fill in the blanks with your own personal details. Let's begin. Hello, my name is, I am from, I am a, I love, it's nice to meet you. Excellent work. Do you feel how structured and remarkably steady that is? As we wrap up our explainer today, I want to leave you with a little thought-provoking challenge. What extra detail will make your introduction unforgettable? Remember Akash's YouTube channel from earlier? What is your version of that? Take this perfect blueprint, add your unique personal spark to step 5, and just keep practicing it until it flows naturally from your lips. Because honestly, the world is waiting to meet the real, confident you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Keep practicing, and I will see you next time.